What's up everyone, Alessandro here and welcome to another Bitcoin price analysis. We're gonna have a look into Bitcoin, guys, because the correction keeps going on, most likely down to the CME gap that is down at around $117,000. We're gonna have a look into that, guys, and of course we're gonna have a look into Ethereum, because Ethereum is finally nicely pumping. Even though Bitcoin is going sideways or down, we are seeing some of the altcoins still going up, or at least going sideways and not crashing, and this is usually, or at least in the past, this was always a sign that we are entering or we are in the middle of an altcoin season. So we're gonna have a look into Bitcoin and Ethereum, guys, so make sure to be subscribed on this channel. I update you every day whatever is going on here in the crypto space. And also thank you very much for your great support as always, guys. Make sure to be subscribed on this channel and also be active and comment in every video, because every time that I see you, the more active you are, the more likely it is I'm gonna select you as the lucky winner of the next $100 giveaway that we're gonna do here as soon as we reach 2,000 subscribers, guys. So make sure to be part of the party here, and of course part of our crypto family. Make also sure to be joining my X account, TikTok, Telegram, Instagram, BitChute and Odyssey. Those are type of decentralized YouTube channels. Make sure to be also on board there as well. Hopefully in the future we're gonna have kind of a decentralized YouTube, would be great, of course, and of course join our Telegram and Discord chat as well. And if you need an exchange where to trade Bitcoin and altcoins, basically whatever we are covering in this video, guys, if you want to go long or short, or if you're trading with my indicators and you're currently waiting for the next buy signals, then of course make sure to be signing up, for example, to Bybit or Phemex or Maxi Global and so on, because there, of course, you get some extra deposit bonuses if you use my sign up link. And also here on Maxi Global, we have different events right now going on, and this is only if you create a new account with my link. New users exclusive, guys, 90% off on Ethereum. If you want to get some Ethereum here through Maxi Global, they are having this special launchpad event going on, so take advantage of that if you are buying spot into Ethereum. Alright, guys, now let's dive here straight into the 4-hour time frame for Bitcoin, because after the top here at almost $123,000, I told you that be careful, because whenever the pumps are happening during the weekend, most of the times we are coming back to the price where the CME closed on Friday. And you can see that the CME is closed right here at around $117,000. That means that it is very, very likely that this one, since we started already the correction, is coming all the way down here to close the CME gap and then eventually bounce and go higher. Because I'm still bullish for the rest of the year, guys. I still expect that we're gonna see the cycle top for Bitcoin somewhere in October or November this year, latest December. I think that next year the bear market will start, and until then all kind of weaknesses, of course, should be taken as a good buy and long opportunity. And remember, guys, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not here to do financial advisements. It's just my own opinions, my own price analysis and so on. I'm sharing everything that I'm buying and selling and trading here in the crypto space with you. So of course you have to do also your own researches, but I'm always sharing whatever I am doing here in the crypto space, what I'm trading, what I'm buying, and of course my price analysis. And also if we return back here into the spot chart for Bitcoin, you can see that of course we had this nice breakout to the upside from this bigger channel here, and therefore of course it would be healthy if we first are coming down to test this support and then go higher. That of course would be great, because also here over on the daily time frame we have everywhere buy signals. So that means that the push to the upside, the momentum to the upside is still ongoing. And that's why, as long as this is the case, we should be taking all kind of pullbacks or bigger dips as a good buy opportunity. And this was basically always the case since we started this huge bull run, of course, like in 2000, when was it? 2023, now almost like 2 years ago, that we called, of course, the bottom here at around $15,000 here in 2022. And this was of course because of the monthly time frame. If you're trading with my indicators, here we got everywhere buy signals at around 15K, and then of course afterwards we started this huge bull run. And not only because of that, we have of course different other indicators that are looking bullish. And for Bitcoin, you see, if we zoom out here on the weekly time frame, we are trading basically right here at this line where we previously got here the top here in 2021. You can see that we had here a double top. We came a few times down to the support level, and once we crashed below, we had this huge bear market. And right now Bitcoin is trying to break out to the upside from it. So it is of course possible that after we got such a big overreaction to the downside, that we could see an overreaction to the upside, of course, something like that. And this is because we are breaking out here currently to the upside. And therefore, I want to show you now Ethereum, guys, because I told you that the big altcoin season will start once Ethereum is breaking into new all-time highs, and of course is breaking this weekly resistance that we had here at $4,200. And so far Ethereum is doing that. And even today we are seeing Ethereum pumping, even though Bitcoin is coming down to retest important support levels and most likely also close the CME gap down that we have at $117,000. And many people are texting me that they don't believe that Ethereum could go to $10,000. But why not, guys? Because if you think, of course, no financial advice, just my own opinions and my own price TA and so on. So if Ethereum reached almost $5,000 and Bitcoin reached $60,000 in the previous bull run, now Bitcoin is trading at the 2x from that price. So Bitcoin is trading at $120,000, a 2x from the previous cycle top, or even yeah, more or less. So think about if Ethereum would do a 2x from the previous bull run top at $5,000, that would take, of course, Ethereum towards $10,000. And also we are basically still trending or trading down here, going sideways, instead of being already somewhere up here at around 20k or here at around 11 or 10k, because this was our previous support and resistance from the previous bull run here, as you can see, exactly like Bitcoin also did. And that's why, in my opinion, since Ethereum is still the second biggest crypto out there, why it cannot reach that. I think it is possible in this bull run that Ethereum will reach prices between 10k and $20,000, maybe even go higher than that, because remember that Ethereum is of course also much lower market cap than Bitcoin, and that means that also here, if more or less the same amount of money is entering from like Bitcoin to Ethereum now, because Ethereum is shielded everywhere, and everyone is so bullish about Ethereum, then of course also here we could see a big inflow and of course a big rise here in Ethereum, taking Ethereum towards 10k or probably even higher than that, since it is much lower capped than Bitcoin. So Bitcoin did a 2x. Imagine if Ethereum would do a 4x, then of course we would be somewhere up here at around $20,000 per Ethereum, where we basically also got rejected here at this resistance trend line in the previous bull run. So that's why I believe that Ethereum has the chance to do that. And if that happens, then of course we're going to see many other altcoins also pumping like that. For example, Solana, that is also breaking out to the upside. I'm holding also a lot of Solana, guys. Tron as well. Tron also has been always in a huge uptrend here since 2022. It never had really bigger corrections. Of course, sometimes it came down a bit, but you can see the chart is extremely bullish. Also here, look how many weeks we are in green here since basically, yeah. This is the weekly time frame, yeah, since June, basically, like 2 months. Yeah, I am bullish, and yeah, Tron also is looking extremely good, guys, and that's why I think we're gonna see a big altcoin season here, also because the Bitcoin dominance is finally crashing down. We are in an uptrend since 2023. And for the first time now, we eventually have another chance here to break down, since we have weekly closes below the 50 weekly moving average here. And that would signal that we're going to see much more downside to the 100 weekly and then probably to the 200 weekly moving average at around 50%. And even if we don't go lower than that and just stop here maybe, we still would get a mega altcoin season, guys, because what we have seen so far was just this. So imagine if we crash another like a few percentages or even lower than that, then of course a lot of money would float into altcoins. And that's why right now I'm buying also into new coins with low market cap that are upcoming, that are hyped right now. We have many of them, guys. Token 6900, Snortabot, and of course Bitcoin Hyper. Bitcoin Hyper is breaking record, guys. It is getting bigger and bigger. Almost 9 million raised here, guys, in just a few days. You see here like every day a few thousands and more. So here we have a very big hype around this new layer 2 on top of Bitcoin. And very often those coins, at least at the beginning, they have a big pump and dump. So yes, sometimes they pump and dump and they never come back. So that's why you want to be in those coins before they're launching, before the big pump, and not buy at the top whenever it's already out or already pumped, because you never know if it's starting to dump. Then you don't know if it's really coming back. And that's why if you're buying into low market cap coins, it's always the best to be into those coins before they're getting out. So at least to have the chance to be in the pump before it's happening, and not be the exit liquidity at the top, for example, because sometimes they move in waves. Yes, they go higher and higher. It is possible, like Doge, Pepe in the past, they have been very successful, of course, but not always. And if you want less risk, then of course this is the way how to do that. Of course, with new coins, you always are running into huge risk as well, because first of all, you have to hope that it's coming out at all, and then also that it's gonna pump at some point, and also getting listed on many exchanges. Because, for example, here on Maxi Global, you can see that very often whenever a new coin is coming out, very often it is pumping nicely. Of course, nothing is guaranteed, but at least this is the trend right now. And if we're entering into this big altcoin season, which in my opinion is starting right now, then of course those new cryptos, they have of course also great upside potential. Like also we had here on SPX 6900, although this one went insane, but here you see the market cap is already very high. We have Bitcoin Hyper, for example, here that is coming out, I think, like at around 15 million hard cap. We have token 6900. This one over here is a purely meme printer, guys. And also here, this coin is in the early access phase. Those are the prices on the pre-market phase and the listing price on exchanges. And you see that this one will start at only 5 million hard cap. Basically nothing, guys. And once this is coming out and it is maybe hyped like SPX 6900, then of course we could see here a similar performance, since it's starting only with 5 millions, and they are almost at the half. Almost 2 millions have been raised here. And also here, of course, you can invest into this coin if you want with Ethereum, Tether, and so on. Just connect the DeFi wallet like I did, and then you can buy like that. Of course, you can also use your card if you want, but I would definitely go with cryptos whenever you're buying into cryptos, instead of using like cards, just because it's easier than to claim the coins at launch. Alright guys, that's it for now. Let's see what will happen, but I think that Bitcoin will correct down to $117,000 first and then continue the uptrend. I am bullish until the end of this year at least, and of course I'm watching always at my indicators. They're all bullish at the moment, and that's why no reason to take profits here or do anything like that. I'm just waiting here for the next good buy, long opportunity, and of course also DCing more and more into altcoins and new low market cap coins. If you want to get them, guys, the links are here in the video description for Bitcoin Hyper, token 6900, Maxi Doge, and so on. Also, Maxi Doge is a completely new one, guys. It's kind of a 1000x leveraged Doge coin type of meme coin. Also here, I bought into this coin. You can connect the wallet and then you get 386% API. If you go here to staking, you're gonna see your coins going higher and higher, because the staking rewards currently are very high, almost 400%. So you see how many coins you can accumulate before this one is launching as well. So take advantage of that, guys. Links in the video description. I salute you for now. Stay tuned, be subscribed, and we're gonna see us all in the next one. Bye for now.